Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're reviewing an episode that will definitely make you laugh your socks off. Family Guy, Season 22, Episode 1, Fertilized Megg. Get ready because you're about to dive into a wild, laugh-out-loud adventure. The episode kicks off in classic Family Guy style. Peter's watching TV while devouring an absurd amount of snacks. Stewie, ever the genius, is tinkering with a new invention, and Brian is attempting and failing to write his latest novel. Meg enters the room looking nervous. Guys, I think something really weird is happening to me. Peter, without looking away from the TV, mumbles, Yeah, that's called being a teenager. You'll get over it. Lois appears, concerned. Meg, what's wrong? Meg hesitates, then blurts out, I think I might be pregnant. Cue a dramatic pause. Peter chokes on his chips, Stewie drops his wrench, and Brian's typewriter dings as if on cue. Chris, blissfully unaware, walks in and asks, Hey, who's pregnant? When he realizes it's Meg, he drops his milkshake in slow motion. Peter finally speaks. Okay, everyone, let's not panic. I know exactly what to do. Cut to him running full speed out the door, screaming. The whole family stares at the door Peter just crashed through. Lois sighs. Typical. Meanwhile, Stewie grins. Well. This just got interesting. After countless chases, arguments, and Peter's ridiculous antics, the family finally finds a way to convince everyone that it was all just a misunderstanding. Peter declares, If people don't believe this is just a misunderstanding, then I'll prove it in my own way. And so he decides to hold a grand press conference right in front of the Griffin house. Brian shakes his head in disbelief. Here we go again. Meanwhile, Meg just wants to dig a hole and hide, while Stewie is busy assembling a hypnosis device to make the entire town forget this ever happened. Peter steps onto the stage wearing a sparkling silver suit, raising his hands dramatically. Ladies and gentlemen, today I announce a shocking truth. I am the father of Meg's baby. The crowd screams in horror. Lois nearly faints. Chris drops his drumstick, and Meg shouts, Enough, Dad! The police immediately demand an explanation, but Peter just laughs and says, Just kidding. Just when it seems like everything is settling down, a mysterious group of scientists appears declaring, We're here to reclaim the baby. The Griffins stand frozen, while the townspeople start recording the chaos. Stewie presses the button on his hypnosis machine, but instead of erasing memories, it plays a remix of Never Gonna Give You Up. Full-on Rickroll. Peter seizes the opportunity to sell t-shirts that say, I met an alien baby in Meg's belly. Sales skyrocket, sending Lois into a fit of rage. Brian steps in, trying to convince the scientists that Meg isn't actually pregnant. But things get worse when a real doctor arrives and confirms, Meg isn't pregnant. She just ate way too many burritos. The Griffins are speechless. Peter gasps. So everything I did was pointless? Lois, have you ever done anything that wasn't pointless, Peter? The townspeople, realizing they've been tricked, start booing. Everyone is furious for wasting time on this alien baby scandal. But Peter, never one to miss a business opportunity, shouts, Who wants discount t-shirts? Stewie sighs and presses the self-destruct button on his hypnosis machine. A cloud of smoke erupts, and when it clears, the entire town has forgotten everything. Brian asks, So, is it over? Stewie shrugs. I guess. I don't even remember what just happened. After her chaotic journey, Meg learns an important lesson. Maybe I don't need to try so hard to get attention, because nobody remembers anything anyway. Lois turns to Peter. Did you learn anything from this? Peter replies, Of course. I should sell more shirts before people remember. Stewie decides to go to bed early, realizing that caffeine isn't the best choice for a baby. But just as he lays his head on the pillow, a new idea strikes him. What if I replace caffeine with solar energy? Brian shudders. I hate when you say things like that. Peter climbs into bed, looking at Lois with big, innocent eyes. Hey, do you think I'd make a good mother? Lois immediately throws a pillow at his face. Chris, after a long silence, suddenly asks, So, who's going to eat the leftover burritos? Meg screams, Can we stop talking about burritos? The camera zooms out as the Griffins continue to argue loudly, as if nothing ever happened. Just another normal day in Quahog. Brian takes a sip of wine. This time, I swear I won't get involved in any more of this family's crazy antics, at least until the next episode. Stewie nods. Yeah, we need some peace and quiet. But right then, another time machine appears, and future Stewie steps out. We have a problem. Current Stewie widens his eyes. Let me guess. I created something stupid again? Future Stewie sighs. Worse. You just created a clone of Peter, but twice as smart. Peter scratches his head. So, I'm a genius now? Future Stewie smirks. No, the clone is the genius. You're still... you. The whole family screams, Not again? The screen fades to black, ending the episode with Peter Griffin's signature laugh. And that's the full review of Family Guy Season 22, Episode 1, in a laugh-out-loud style. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and smash that bell button. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.